This is Curious Television, a professional online-based television committed to promoting truth, balanced and objective reportage without fear. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. Curious Television, fearless pursuit of truth.
The Director General of Michael Imodu National Institute for Labour Studies, Comrade Issa Aremu, says the institute will further key into the new vision of the federal government of Nigeria through the Performance Management System (PMS) against the existing annual performance system, which is said is not satisfactory in checkmating poor performance of the institute workers. Aremu disclosed this during an interactive session with journalists in his office in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, where he noted that going forward, all the promotions of the workers would be carefully verified and must be linked to performance. The move, according to the veteran labor administrator, will help checkmate truancy and laziness at work, thereby leading to maximum output.
I've also told the human resource that we now have to key to the new vision of the federal government, ably led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, what they call Performance Management System, PMS. Because for now, it's annual performance this in which directors, help themselves. They also help their followers for work not done. But now we have to migrate to Performance Management System in which any promotion will be verifiable. Am I communicating? Will be linked to performance. And I want to thank President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in that respect. If you look at history of MINILS, Aremu, Gemini 1, Aremu may so rest in peace, they earn their keep, they work for it. They build this city from ground zero, selflessness, and with relatively poor pay. But now we earn so much, relatively speaking, in nominal terms. My argument on minimum wage. I believe this minimum wage should be raised for that. But very little input. How can a country with massive unemployment, you have jobs, you don't come to work? As a DG, I want to be remembered as the DG that reports to work every day this morning, 7:45. If I rush myself to be in the office by 8, but I could be sleeping at home. And I see some of them disappointed, graduates, master degree holder, PhD holder, they run when I come here as if they are school children. We are not in primary school, and I'm not a headmaster. I'm a DG. And why did I run? Why did I come to work? How? I told them 4-year tenure when I came here. I didn't even know I would be able to stay here for 2 years because I have further commitment later. But I said every year equals 5 years. Because of the decay I saw here, was 20 years decay. And if I have to mop up, clean the place, I can't be sleeping at home. And God willing, we've turned 4 years to be like 20 years. So the institute is back, in its momentum. And nothing can derail us. It's forward ever, backward never, in spite of the...
Aremu, who said he met an institute that was grossly underperforming as at the time he took over almost 4 years ago, wants to be remembered as a Director General who upscaled the institute's activities, structures and in terms of mandate, turning around the public perception of the institute.
So you don't want a DG to be in the office. Are you the one who put him there from day one? But I want to be remembered. That's what I'm raising, that we've met an institute that has come of age, but as at the time I came, grossly underperforming. I want to be remembered as a upper scale, the institute. In terms of our core functions, I made an institute without light. We've got in light now. I made an institute that's not relatively secure, but we've secured. I made an institute environment quite decay, but we've brought our care workers who are not well motivated. We pay them as our way due. I also made an institute that even the basic entitlements of workers who have retired were not paid, repatriation, death benefits, and we clear all those very well. I made an institute without crèche for working mothers. I put it in place. I made an institute in which it's all privileges are for male workers. Even the award of recognition, I insisted on gender balance, as the case may be. We can be on and on. I also met an institute in which there are obscurity, lack of visibility. And I want to thank the media for the good job we've done in these 4 years, to explain our case, to market us, the possible aspect of it. And there will be more of that as much as possible. Because we're nationalists, we must be accountable, to the community. I also have many institutes that are completely disconnected to the host community. But now we are back to the community owns us. We also own the community. I've told you the access route. We are not going to be selfish. A lot should be extended to them. We've also employed some of their, their children, not just as cleaner, but as top level, staff. And we intend to do more as much as possible. And today, I want to say that MINILS is known, for better in terms of his mandate.
He also hinted that over 3,000 workers were trained in various labor education studies in 2024, surpassing the target of 1,200 given by the federal government.
That last year alone, we are given the target because, again, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration is very intentional. It's also organized. They have deliverable targets they give to different ministries, unlike before, and I find that very useful. So they gave us a target to impact on 1,200 workers, but we were succeeded to 3,000. So that's last year alone. So cumulatively, if you take from 2021 up to date, I think we've really impacted not less than 5,000 plus workers. I'm talking of those who call for a regular program, but we also have citizenship engagement, which is even more central. If you take all those important days that we mark, we also take our, entrepreneurship programs. I mean, we are talking of tens of thousands, of workers who have impacted both directly and indirectly.
The MINILS DG, however, maintained that workers of the institute must be focused on their primary assignment, shunning truancy and indiscipline at work, as there was no luxury for idleness, late coming and all forms of indiscipline.
The only way to go is to be more updoing, and I've told my trainers and my workers that we don't have luxury in MINILS for idleness, for late coming, for indiscipline, and honestly speaking, I inherited a lot of gross indiscipline in this place. Workers don't come to work the way they should be. I have a Abuja office, about 22 workers. There's no time. I've met up to 5 workers on duty. 4 drivers, they're all on a walk. You hardly see them. And as a labor man, I used to tell them, as a labor leader, if Comrade Adams, we know this, we defend workers who work, not absentee workers, not thieves, who just assume that public salary is just meant for them. I've also conducted 4 promotions since I came in. Every year we've conducted. In fact, the one for this year we've concluded it. We spent close to, I don't know the exact figure now, but a couple of millions of naira to unlimited resources. So, but as we promote you, you must also promote your work. Minimum promotion must go with minimum productivity. Minimum pay should go with minimum productivity, and that has not been palatable, for some of our workers, including unions who use union platform to cover indiscipline. How can unionists opposed to police to man a national asset? Because when I also came in here, the greatest challenge I saw is security. That's Mr. Shitu. He had it, coming from not even coming in a country in which kidnapping is rampant. How can we keep students here without police force? How can we keep assets in our store? I've told you of the enterprise department. We have a machine and the rest of them, and then we left the gate porous. So the first assignment I took when I came in was to deploy Nigerian police force, because only Nigerian police force can manage national institute like ours.
Michael Imodu National Institute for Labor Studies is a premier labor institute saddled with the responsibilities of providing labor education, social dialogue, and citizenship engagement.
This is Curious Television, a professional online-based television committed to promoting truth, balanced and objective reportage without fear. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. Curious Television, fearless pursuit of truth.